of Corey Stone. There'll be a match featuring two contrasting styles, to say the least, as the unhinged mind of Psycho Mike Rollins is set to take on PWA star Joey Allen, in what is sure to be a hard-hitting contest. In a rematch from the Dresden show, the newly formed duo of Violet Lee and the Muscle, now known as Physical Attraction, thanks to the continued accidental advice from Scott Hunter, will take on the pair of ruthless ass-kickers in Jody Threat and Sebastian Suave. Will the result be any different from Dresden in Kitchener? We'll only find out at this show in Kitchener. Opportunity knocks as Aiden Rain returns to Kitchener to take on the debuting heavyweight Jake Jones. Smash Wrestling's newest tag team, The Revolt, take on two former Smash Wrestling champions, Tyson Dukes and Tarek. Do they have what it takes to overcome Dukes and Tarek of the Pillars? We'll find out. And the main event for New Kids on the Block sees Kevin Bennett defend his newly won Smash Wrestling Championship against PWA standout Super K. You don't want to sleep on this show, Kitchener. The last time they were in your town, they nearly blew the roof off the tannery, and they can do it once again. And that'll be on July 21st at the tannery. On July 28th, Smash Wrestling makes its debut in St. Thomas at the Joe Thornton Community Center. And then it's on to all the crazy activities happening in Toronto during SummerSlam weekend, which is more Smash Week, as they present 8 different events over 4 days at the Met in Toronto. Smash Wrestling is going to be teaming up with a bunch of different organizations, including Progress Wrestling, OWE, and WXW, along with Femme Fatales, Shimmer, and Rise. It all starts August 7th as OWE, Oriental Wrestling Entertainment, comes to Toronto at the Midtown Event Theatre. Matches yet to be announced, but you will see people like Lindemann, Seema, and T-Hawk, all who just recently appeared at Double or Nothing for AEW. That show will be at 4 p.m. and followed at 8 p.m. as Smash Wrestling takes on Progress Wrestling. Matches that have been announced to appear in this event include Tarek taking on Jordan Devlin, Jody Threat against Toni Storm, the NXT Women's Champion. Paul Robinson will compete along with Travis Banks. Psycho Mike Rollins will take on Trent Seven. And Casey Spinelli will go one-on-one against Jordan Grace. Smash vs. Progress at the Met is happening on August 7th at 8 p.m. On Thursday, August 8th at 4 p.m. at the Met, WXW presents Ambition 11. It'll feature Walter, the current NXT UK champion, plus many more stars including Timothy Thatcher, Speedball Mike Bailey, Alexander James, Daniel Maccabee, and Bobby Guns. At 8 p.m. on August 8th, Progress Wrestling will have their own individual show, including Paul Robinson, Travis Banks, David Starr, Toni Storm, and Jordan Devlin, plus Chris Brooks, Jordan Grace, Trent Seven, and Walter. On Friday, August 9th at 4 p.m., WXW Westside Extreme Wrestling will be live in Toronto at the Midtown Event Theatre, The Met, in Toronto. It'll feature Walter taking on Sakamoto. Plus, Toni Storm and Killer Kelly will be in attendance. Then, Friday night, August 9th, still at the Met in Toronto, Smash Wrestling presents Super Showdown 7. Carter Mason has refused to be snubbed by Tyson Dukes after calling him out for a rematch at the Northern. Dukes instead challenged his friend Jason Kincaid to face him at Super Showdown. Mason hasn't stopped requesting the opportunity at Dukes since then, and Smash does not want to wait either. Kincaid informed Smash Wrestling that he's looking forward for the biggest possible challenge in August and suggested to make it a triple threat match. Smash Wrestling acknowledged that and has made it so, as Jason Kincaid, Tyson Dukes, and Carter Mason all go head-to-head in a triple threat match. And while they'll go against each other in the 4 o'clock show, Walter and Sakamoto will team together later on that night to take on the Pillars, Brent Banks and Tarek, in a dream match. A huge grudge match was signed, and the Blade returns to Super Showdown 7 to face off against the man he tried to drive away, Psycho Mike Rollins. The former tag team partners and champions will go against each other one-on-one. Anthony Kingdom James has demanded to see a more aggressive and violent side of Sebastian Suave. Meanwhile, Rosemary has been looking to avenge her loss she took 2 years ago that drove her out of Smash Wrestling for a while. Both have an appetite for destruction, so what better stage than Super Showdown as Sebastian Suave and Rosemary go against each other one-on-one. In a rematch from the main event of the Canusa Classic that happened during Comic-Con here in London, Jordan Grace will face off against Lufisto. The leader of Kill Screen, Scotty O'Shea, will also be in action, plus the main event will see Kevin Bennett defend his newly won Smash Wrestling Championship against the winner of the Northern Tournament, Speedball Mike Bailey. It all goes down Friday, August 9th, 8 p.m. at the Met in Toronto. Smash Wrestling, the Super Showdown 7. Saturday morning, August 10th at 9 a.m., you can attend the Met and see The Summit, an all-women's pro wrestling collaboration featuring Smash Wrestling, Rise, Femme Fatales, and Shimmer. It all starts off with a special meet and greet along with a special appearance by former WWE Women's Champion Bull Nakano. If you're a part of the special meet and greet, you'll get an exclusive match featuring Jody Threat and Mary Lee Rose taking on Alexia Nicole and Maeve O'Farrell. 1 o'clock will be the first bell of the summit, featuring Dust taking on Delmy Exo, Veda Scott against Ashley Vox, Shotzi Blackheart taking on Delilah Doom, Cheerleader Melissa, Allison Kay, Lufisto, and Priscilla Kelly in a fatal 4-way match. Zoe Lucas defends the Rise Championship against Ariel Monroe. Mercedes Martinez defends her Femme Fatales Championship against Jordan Grace. Nicole Savoy defends her Shimmer Championship against Nicole Matthews. And the first ever Smash Wrestling Women's Champion will be crowned between Casey Spinelli and Rosemary. And Smash Week concludes in Toronto on Saturday afternoon, August 10th at 3 p.m. as OWE, Oriental Wrestling Entertainment, presents another card in Toronto. And we wrap up the calendar in August with August 18th, Smash Wrestling presenting Proving Grounds in Burlington at the Austrian Continental Club. It's at 4 p.m. in Burlington, Ontario. And then on August 24th, Smash Wrestling brings the TV cameras back to London for Born to be Wild at the London Music Hall. Already confirmed for this event will be Canada's own Gail Kim being in attendance and will serve as a special guest referee for a match yet to be determined. More information on all these events that I've just listed can be found on their Facebook page, on their website at smash-wrestling.com, where you can buy your tickets as well for them, or checking out our Facebook page and listening right here every week on Scumbags Wrestling Podcast. And now for your entire independent wrestling calendar for this weekend. HPW presents Schools Out 2 on Friday, July 5th in Hamilton, Ontario at 7 p.m. Acclaim Pro Wrestling presents Starmageddon 9, Saturday, July 6th in Ottawa at 7 p.m. Battle Arts Rising Stars, also on Saturday, July 6th, in Mississauga at 7 p.m. And of course, Orange is the New Smash, night number 1, Saturday, July 6th, at the Franklin Horn Community Center in Etobicoke at 6 p.m. And Orange is the New Smash, night number 2, Sunday, July 7th, right here in London, Ontario, at the London Music Hall at 4 p.m. Some breaking news from the Iceman at Destiny Wrestling. Destiny Wrestling has signed a new TV deal with the Fight Network commencing fall 2019, a once-a-month 2-hour special called Super Fight Saturdays featuring international talent, headlining dream matches with new presentation and concept for wrestling on TV. Fans around the world need to get ready for Destiny Wrestling coming to Fight Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brent Money Banks, and you are listening to Scumbags of Wrestling. Scumbags is money.
Now let's take a look at this weekend's Impact Wrestling and Slammiversary 17, coming to us from Dallas, Texas. Going to run down the card, which contains 7 matches so far, and give my predictions on what will happen, or at least what I think might happen during the pay-per-view. Eddie Edwards takes on Killer Kross in a First Blood singles match. Killer Kross has been wanting to get out of Impact Wrestling for a while and has requested his release, and Impact still seems to be doing stuff with Eddie Edwards and this new character of his that he's had for the last year or so with being more hardcore. I'm going to take Edwards to get the victory over Killer Kross. There's going to be an intergender singles match involving Tessa Blanchard, who was supposed to take on Eli Drake, but because Eli Drake did not want to do any intergender wrestling, he ended up leaving Impact Wrestling, and as we saw, he has joined the NWA, taking up Drake's position in that intergender match has been Sami Callihan. If you've seen Impact recently, Sami and Tessa have gone at it really hard against each other, and the other members of OVE have been holding down Tessa while Sami beat on her. Tessa's been able to hold her own a bit and defend herself against Sami Callihan. The numbers have just been too much for her. However, on Sunday, I can see somebody stepping up to at least even the odds and help Tessa beat Sami Callihan in this intergender match. The Impact Wrestling Knockouts will also be in action as Taya Valkyrie defends the title in a Monsters Ball match involving Havoc, Rosemary, and Su Yung. Which one of these ladies will walk away with the Impact Wrestling Knockouts title? Because of Havoc and Su Young's alliance with Father James Mitchell, it appears as though Taya is now playing the role of a babyface. However, as we know, Rosemary is entangled with this whole thing as well, and this could be where she overcomes all the obstacles in her way and becomes the new Knockouts champion. I'm going to pick Rosemary for the champion. The Rascals are going to get another chance to become World Tag Team Champions as they clash with LAX again. Which combination of the Rascals will we end up getting? And who will end up leaving with the Tag Team Gold? In this case, there's been a lot of rumor of LAX possibly leaving Impact Wrestling soon, and both AEW and WWE have an interest in obtaining LAX. If they end up leaving Impact Wrestling anytime soon, that would mean they'd have to drop the titles, and I can see the Rascals being the guys who finally topple LAX. So I'm going to pick the Rascals in this case and let the mystery happen of what the destination of LAX is going to be, whether they're staying or going, and if they go, who will they go to? Moose is going to end up facing Rob Van Dam in an incredible night of action. Who's going to walk away between these guys as the victor of the match? I'm going to pick Moose to win.